Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to address, or rather give a message to the new breed of expatriates who are planning to settle down in Dubai, UAE, especially those expats or expatriates who are very angry with me because I keep posting these videos about Dubai, UAE, and they always say, "Why are you so negative, man? Why are you so butthurt? Just because you got deported, just because you got kicked out of UAE, just because you're a loser, you didn't make any money. So stop spreading misinformation and lies." So I'll address this, along with the message that I want to give you. I'll address even these claims. Okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, wondering who's this tattooed guy, man? What is this freak show? What? Long story. You can check my other videos, 6,800 of videos that are there. Even why did I get tattooed and about my life, everything is there. Okay, but this video will speak about Dubai, UAE. So, I was in UAE for 40 years. My parents, 55 years. The people that I know, people that I used to mix around with, 2 generations, 3 generations, even 4 generations, Indians, Indian passport holders have lived in UAE. Okay, so I've literally seen UAE grow in front of my eyes. What do I do is personal branding. Help people brand in the sense that get well-paying jobs, especially in UAE, Dubai. And people also want jobs in Canada, Europe, Australia, US. And people book my services for coaching, consulting, personal and professional problems. Okay. So now comes about Dubai. See, what happens is, when you go first time to Dubai, when you go, you see these beautiful buildings and you see this amazing infrastructure. Beautiful. You see these roads, you see these super fast cars. Go to the shopping mall, you see so many nationalities. The aircon is just unbelievable. I mean, there are so many global brands and everyone's looking like it looks like Hollywood. Everyone's looking like sparkling and it looks like a movie set. It's so perfect. And you get transported to another dimension. And then there are these places where you can eat amazing food, amazing ice cream and chocolates and toys and shopping. Especially, when I was to hang around in Dubai Mall, you just don't want to leave that place. And my favorite hangout place was Dubai City Center, Dera City Center. That is where, it's because it's a central point. People from Dubai, Sharjah, everywhere, even Ajman, they all come there. So amazing place. I still miss those days, okay? The food court where there are, outlets after outlets. You can eat Turkish food, you can eat Indian food, you can eat American food, you can eat fast food. I miss that so very much. Oh, especially the yogurt ice cream, you take a yogurt and then you can put all these fillings and all that. And if you have money, Dubai is the place to be. So now the question is, why do I only post negative stuff? Why? For views, for controversy, to make it viral? Yes, obviously. If I would post a video and nobody's interested in it, let's say if I were to post a video and tell you the art of, reading and studying, you would be like, I'm not interested in that. But having said that, the information that I do share is not false. It's not fake. And the reason why I share this information is because UAE's media and UAE's, PR, they'll only put positive news. They'll only put happy news. None of the real news that would ruin the reputation of the country, the ruler, the religion will be published. That is a given. Okay. So remember, the media is controlled by the Ministry of Information and whatever name title that they have. So somebody has to give the real information. And if you live in Dubai and you undergo some problems with the owner or with the company or with someone powerful, you can't put it on social media. You'll be in deep, deep trouble. And if the person's influential, you'll be jailed for maybe for life. Okay? Don't even try that. That is why they have strong defamation rules. They have strong rules that you posted this. In fact, just search for social media content creators who have been arrested for making a joke about Emirati culture. One guy, he went into a showroom and he tried to purchase an expensive car dressed as an Emirati. He got jailed and fined. There was another influencer who called Emirati some funny word, and now she's going to be jailed for 5 years. It seems I posted a video of this, charged 500,000 dirhams and deported permanently. So, and even if you tweet, or now it's X, whatever, anything about Islam, anything about, let's say, a powerful family in the UAE, finished. In fact, when I was there, a couple of guys who are working for this oil and gas company, very famous, I don't want to take the name, they just liked the Facebook page of the Muslim Brotherhood. Just liked. The following day, they were all picked up, just like this. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. The police, I don't know, you call it the what, military or crisis police or whatever, with CID, with everyone, they just dragged these guys out of the office. And it seemed beforehand, their families, everyone taken to the airport, bye-bye. Because they don't want any drama. They just want it to be cool, calm, composed. Come here, bring your money, go. Now comes the part which should be of interest to you. And that is, why am I being so negative? Why am I being so negative? Apart from all this, apart from the fact that there's a lot of news that has to be shared, someone has to share it and I'm sharing it. Why is it that you don't agree with what I have to say? And I'll give you the exact reason. And this is my message to you. See, you are taking the first step towards a new adventure, a new phase of your life. It's like falling in love with a girl. When you fall in love with a girl for the first time, you think it's forever. You are so madly in love. I will love you forever. We'll have our children. We'll have 5 children. I'll take care of them. I will wake you up in the morning, kiss you, and then I'll give you a shower. I'll give you a bath. Then I'll feed you with my hands. And then I'll make love to you. Then after that, we'll go to work. And then after, when you come back again, I'll make love to you. I'll take you. I'll give you a shower. Then I'll feed you. These are actual statements of one of my ex-girl many years ago. Oh, we'll make passionate love, morning, afternoon, evening, night, non-stop. I can't breathe without you. All these funny statements they make. I'll get the sun, moon, and stars for you. I will die for you. I can't breathe without you. Many girls have said that to me. They're breathing pretty well nowadays. Seem to be heart rate, everything is normal. When you get into a new relationship, you assume the best of the best. You assume it's going to live forever, that romance, that love. And when your parents tell you, listen, this is immaturity, this puppy love, it's infatuation, you say, what do you know? What do you know about my love that I'm feeling? Why is my heart beating faster? Why am I breathing? The same thing happens when you get into college. When you get into college the first day, you have this big, grandiose plans that you're going to get the highest marks possible. You'll study like crazy. You'll make sure you'll be top of the class, and then you'll go for your master's, and then you'll go for your PhD. We all have good intentions when we start a new journey. It can be business, it can be love life, it can be marriage, it can be going to a new country. And we always believe that we are going to succeed. And guess what? They call it the honeymoon phase. There is that honeymoon phase where you will grow. You will absolutely grow. Like when you are dating this girl or you're dating a guy or whatever, the first few weeks, months, years, you will think like, See, you all are wrong. Our love is so strong. Wrong and strong. Nice rhyming. However, as time passes by, that that honeymoon phase goes away. That passion, that interest, that craziness slowly evaporate. It's like when you buy a new car, you are so much in love with the car, you'll close the door slowly, you'll make sure not even a dust particle is there. You'll make sure nobody smokes and sits in your car, and the car has to be absolutely clean. There are so many things. It's your baby. But fast forward, I think 4 5 years or 2 years, your car is totally covered with dust. There's enough and more garbage in the car itself. You don't care whether the person comes sweating and sitting in the car. Your car is making all kind of weird noises. You don't care because now it's old. So as time passes by, the honeymoon phase gets over, and then you get into the real grind, the reality of being in a new relationship or in a new situation. See, so when you go to UAE, when you go UAE or a Middle East country, you start right at the bottom. Then after 2 years, you get a salary increment. Good. And then you get a salary increment, promotion. Good. You keep going up, 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 up. Now, this will continue for 5 years, 10 years. That is provided you follow the rules, you do everything well. However, when you reach the age of 40, 40, okay, give yourself time. When you reach the age of 40, it's called the midlife crisis. And that is where you'll start asking yourself questions which you never asked. Like, for example, how long can I keep working like this? How long can I be dependent on someone else's visa? How long will my salary remain only here, but my expenses are increasing? Because remember, when you're 20, you are single, but now when you're 40, you have a wife whom you have to support. You have to support your mother, father because they're old. You have to support her mother, father because they're old. You might have to support your brother, sister. You might have to support her brother, sister. And then obviously you'll have children, maybe 1, 2, 3. You'll have to take care of them. And education is bloody expensive. And then you'll also have insurance. Then you'll also have to pay for their tuitions, and their transportation is like crazy. And then you'll have to pay for the car if you took a car loan. Then if you took a personal loan. Then if you took a house loan. It all depends. And if you have not been careful with your finances, credit card and personal loans, then, all you did was you earned more money. You increased your lifestyle even more. It's called the hedonic treadmill. And you, as from $1,000 per month, now you're getting maybe $20,000 per month. So when you have $1,000 per month, you lived a $1,000 life. Now $20,000, you're living a $20,000 life. So in other words, everything that you're earning, end of the day, nothing gets saved. So initially it's fun because you go to nightclubs, you go out, you meet friends, you go to networking events, you're growing. But once you reach 40, physically you don't feel the same. Mentally, you want peace of mind. And then you think to yourself, okay, now I'm 40, then I'll be 45, then 50, then 55, then 60. After that, nobody will give you a job. So you have 20 more years. So you begin to think to yourself, man, I need to really make the maximum money, and I need to save also the maximum. So that is where things don't look very glamorous. And by the time you would have made many mistakes, you would be made investment mistakes. You would have invested in a business, lost your money. You would have had relationships that broke off. You would have people that you never thought would cheat you. Then you would have office politics. And if in case during that journey you lose your job, that would be the real testing ground for you. Once you lose your job, and then you have to present yourself to different companies who do not know you, and you have to start all over again. That's where it really hits you, man. All these years I worked and Now I have to prove myself again. And what would be even more painful is when you are in your 40s or 45s and you get this young buck in your office, maybe the owner's son or someone who's 20, 25, and you have to report to him. And slowly, as you grow higher, you'll realize based on nationality, they give promotions. And this is a factor in UAE based on nationality. Emiratis, because it's their country, first preference, highest paying jobs, highest leadership positions reserved for them. Second one is obviously they have this fascination for Western passport holders, especially white skin, blonde, and fair, and the Western accent. They love that. Who doesn't? I mean, so even when I hardly traveled anywhere in the world, I used to think, oh, white man, very smart, Indian all dumb. Why do you think Indians all, yes, sir, okay, sir, okay. Sir, have a look at how an Indian behaves when a foreign tourist come, even if they are backpackers and they don't even have money to buy a cup of tea or a bowl of rice. Still, they are worshipped as gods. So once you start realizing this, you realize there are a lot of things you can't fight. And then if you have an incident where accident or argument with someone powerful, or in some cases I've even known people send me, they are unable to pay their credit card or their loan, or they had a fight, or they're drunk driving and accident. And once you start getting these problems, you realize, shit, man, I never thought of this. See, it's only when shit hits the ceiling, na, you really think. And just like, love and all that, those relationships we're talking, when you start, it is like magical. Like when you inaugurate your business and you open, and it's beautiful chairs, and you invite your friends and they see the menu and you feel, wow, we are going to create this unique brand where this restaurant is going to be filled with people. It's going to be for a niche audience. But after 1-2 years, you realize, man, nobody's coming to eat, man. A few people came, but it's not enough to cover the expense. Expenses are going high, food expenses, electricity, water. How will I pay the salaries? And then the partners are like, man, it's not working out, and frustration. And then very soon that business closes down and you lose so much money. That relationship that you were in breaks off. And all that love and passion that you had initially, that love you, I'll die for you. When two people want to separate, it becomes very, very ugly. The same thing will happen the day you lose your job in UAE or the Middle East. The same thing will happen to you when you lose your money, lose your power, lose your influence, and all of a sudden, everyone who you thought were your friends and they'll die for you and all, they will show you their true colors. And it's not to blame them. Everyone's busy with their own shit, man. They really don't have time for a liability, another liability. As long as you're beneficial to them, they'll deal with you. They might give you benefit, you give them benefit. The day you're not at their level, bye-bye. And this is where you'll understand what this guy whom you said, oh, your butt hurt and this and that, my words will ring in your ears. It's like a parent telling you, beta, study hard, be serious with your life. Don't go for all these friends of yours, this girl and smoking, drinking, and you'll regret. You'll say, what the hell does this old man? Shut your mouth, man. But then when you become a parent and you have a child, you'll think like, when my parents told me, I thought it was a joke. Today I'm a parent. So time answers all this. See, it is very easy for you to, when you can't prove me wrong, the only thing you can do is throw names at me, throw these false claims and accusations. In fact, let me ask you a very simple thing. Whatever claims that you have about me, where did you get it from? Which reliable newspaper or news outlet? You got it from my own YouTube channel. You got it from my mouth. So you're telling me about my life. So do you know more about my life than I know my own life? Like, for example, you say deported. Which year? From which airport? For what specific crime? And who was the person involved? Then you say, I've been jailed. Which jail? For what crime? For how many hours, days, weeks, months? Why is it that I still have friends and family that are there and people are dealing with me? Why is it that I choose not to go back? See, it's very easy to just form opinions from thin air, come with some dumbfounded accusation. Like me telling you, you're a pedophile. You'll be like, prove it. From where? What? I heard from someone. Who's someone? What someone? Come on, man. It's like, these debates that people have the left and right. Instead of attacking the problem, or instead of looking at the criticism or the opinion, they start getting into personal attacks. Look, I'm not saying that you will not earn money in Dubai. If that was the case, why would I even provide a service? 100% you'll earn if you're from a third world country or you're from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines, Thailand, all these countries, Malaysia, whatever. You'll earn much more. And even people from the West, they earn tax-free money. And it's generally in the range of 2x, twice the amount, to up to 10 to 15 times what you're getting. And especially for Indians, they get 10 times more and it's not taxed. Okay? Seriously. But it has to be a proper strategy. That doesn't mean you just wake up and, hey, that tattoo guy said, I'll get double salary. Sir, I want job. Please. No, it doesn't work out that way. And the employer who's employing you is aware of the market rates, has more experience, knowledge, expertise in sourcing out talent, in getting people. So he will also negotiate. It's not going to be easy money. You have to earn each and every penny that you get. And it's a very competitive place. Remember, in India, you'll be dealing with quantity. Like for every one position, you'll have 1,000 people. In Dubai, you might have 20, but the 20 will be like from Australia, United States, Emirati, some Indian who studied in an Ivy League. So you'll have the creme de la creme. So, competition is based. And then also you have people who have been there for very many years, who have more experience than you, local experience. You can't compete with them, man. So it's not going to be that easy. So the first thing is, yes, you will make a lot of money. Yes, your life will be much better than what it used to be. Yes, you will grow. But just remember, at the age of 20, life is something. Then 25 changes. 30 changes. 35 changes. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We all will get old. Our priorities will change. Physically will change. Mentally will change. Like when I was in my 20s, I never thought I'll get old. I'm telling you, really. When I was 20, I thought I would never get old. I was built. I had big muscles. I was taking steroids. I was having sex almost every single day. Had to have with some girl. I was making fun of people who had families, people who had men who had pot bellies or who didn't look in shape. I was like, what the fuck? You're bloody losers, man. And I was hardly sleeping 3 to 4 hours, partying the whole night, going out, not sleeping, checking out fast foods, eating like crazy. That was me at 20. Today, I have lost almost 60, I think 60, 65% of my body mass. Like when I went for a massage, that lady was massaging my leg because it was paining. She is meeting me after 1 year. She was like, what happened to you? And she's a Thai, but she speaks English. She said, you are just bones and tendons. You see, because after my operation, my body mass is just withering away. I've really become super skinny and super weak. Where once upon a time I could lift like 200 kilos. Just today, even 5 to 10 kilos, I have to be very careful. See, we become old. And that is something you'll not realize when you're young. You'll only realize as you grow older. So all I want to tell you is enjoy your good days, enjoy your fun, but remember there is that other side which you yet have to yet face. And as you go through life, you will get the ups and downs, and then it'll go higher, and then it'll go even more down. You'll remember my words only when you lose your job, or when you go through a financial crisis, or you go through some unexpected bad turn of events, which I'm not hoping happens just to prove me right. I don't derive any pleasure. But the fact of the matter is, you will. And that is where you'll realize what I've said is true. Just like a parent telling their child, and the child saying, "Hey, what a bloody irritating, shut your mouth, yeah." And then when you become a parent yourself and you have children, you're like, how do they even tolerate me? That comes with time, my friend. So enjoy your life in Dubai. Make loads of money. You don't have to watch a single video of mine. You don't have to agree to a single thing I say. But all I want you to know is you will grow old. You will change. Your priorities will change. And then you'll reach that stage where you'll question a lot of things. A lot of things which you gave importance to, whether it was fun, parties, girls. You really ask yourself, man, what am I doing with my life? And that's where you'll remember yours truly. Anyway, I speak from experience. I've been through the same journey you've been, where anyone making fun or talking bad about Dubai or anything that I was doing, whether it was bodybuilding or Toastmasters, I was a bloody bunch of bastard losers and this and that. They're insecure. And but today, when I look back, I'm like, they were right. That's what the realities of life teaches you. That's what the gray hairs of wisdom teach you. And like they say, the scars of life, no? When they are on your body, then you will slowly remember. Anyway, don't want to sound too philosophical. Let me know your thoughts, good, bad, ugly. But I can tell you one thing, for the old timers who left UAE, they are able to relate to what I'm saying. And those form the majority, not the millionaires, billionaires, but the normal folks, which form almost 90%. One day you'll be asked to leave UAE, or you will leave UAE automatically when you realize, man, I can't keep up with this rat race. I can't keep up with this expense. I can't burn all my savings just to have this lifestyle. And when you go back to your own home country, you'll be like, that tattooed guy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off. You guys take care.